So let's not deny that creating slow and reverb remixes of your existing songs is catching on. Everyone's doing it. Not only does it seem to be taking over Spotify, also it seems to be becoming a pretty standardized sort of strategy in 2024 for most artists. They'll release one version of the song, release a sped up version, and release the slowed down version. Possibly even an instrumental. Let's face it, some of them are pretty good. So in this video, I want to show you exactly how you can do this yourself, how you can create slow and reverb remixes. One, using Ableton, and using another secret website. So in order to show you this, I'm going to use one of the demo beats from my latest sample pack, Dark Drill Melodies. So this is the Trapper sample, and to start this off, we're just going to start by importing the audio onto our arrange view in Ableton. So once we have that, you do want to set your start and end point, and maybe even put it in a loop. So if I just enable that up here, and first let's just play that. Okay, that's pretty much all we need to hear. So what do we do to actually slow this down and create the slowed and reverb effect? First of all, what we're going to do is just click the audio, double click the audio, and then what we're going to do is turn off warp mode. And really it's quite as simple as just moving around and playing with this pitch knob. So I don't want to go too drastic with this. I don't like it when these slowed and reverb mixes are too much, slowed down too much, and have too much reverb applied to them. So we're going to do this just sort of subtly. So what I've done here is I've just pitched it down by 2 semitones overall. So let's see what it sounds like just like that. So when we played it before, you heard what it sounded like 2 semitones up. Now you can hear what it sounds like 2 semitones down. But are we all the way there? No, we're not all the way there. What we need to do now is to go ahead and actually apply the reverb to the track. Like again, I don't like it when this is too much. There are some remixes out there when the reverb is drenched in it and it sounds okay. In my personal preference, I just like it when it's just a bit more subtle, if that makes sense. Now in order to do this, I'm going to use one of the standard Ableton reverb plugins. So firstly what we need to do is just to go ahead and apply that to the track. And just to start messing around with this and start to really sort of play with the sound, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean when I don't want this to be too drastic, if that makes sense. There's reverbs out there with a load of reverb on it. I like it quite minimalized, so I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So we've slowed down the track. Now we're going to play with the reverb. So first I'm just going to bring that pre-delay down and start to mess with the dry and wet. Maybe take a lot of that off, maybe even as low as down to sort of 10-15%. There we are. So bring the size of the room down a bit. Sounds a bit better just on the low end and cutting out sort of the high, not using the high, just going to the low end. Really, that's as easy as it is within Ableton, and pretty much you can do this in any DAW that you want. It doesn't matter what DAW you actually use, every single DAW is going to have the right controls in order to do something as basic as this. But even if you don't have a DAW, what fucking world would that ever be in, eh? I'm going to show you another way to do this, and it's using the website SlowedAndReverb.Studio. So first you want to head over to SlowedAndReverb.Studio, and first you want to hit this big button right here that says choose an audio file to get started. So if we choose an audio file, and we're going to use the exact same demo beat from our latest sample pack, Dark Drill Melodies, and that's called the Trapper demo beat. And as you can tell, straight away, straight out the box, it's applied some basic settings for this remix. So 0.8 to 0.85 is usually about the standard for speed. I don't like this reverb. It's way too much. It's a very good sounding reverb, but it's just too much. So if I just put that up the slightest bit, and this is what it sounds like with some just basic settings. So if I hit pause, and if I like the sound of that, I can just go ahead and just download that remix straight away, and release it, put it all on Spotify, and become a fucking millionaire. I'm just going to save that to my downloads folder. And really, guys, that is it. That is how simple making slowed and reverb remixes are, both in Ableton. So, okay, your DAW, remember you can apply those same basic settings for any DAW that you have. It doesn't matter what DAW you own. And you can do the exact same online with a free tool called SlowedAndReverb.Studio. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, hit the share button, comment, and do all that good stuff. Please, 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 please. I'm sounding fucking desperate.